I said something that irritated the shit out of Kobe fans, even though I'm a Kobe fan. I said something that irritated, but that is a metric. When I said 3 of his championships, he was a sidekick. And everybody's like, oh, he was never a sidekick.
I think Shaq knew the truth of the situation. I wasn't some sidekick. When you see me every day, like, you know what I'm about.
And Phil calls me to his office, goes, hey, we're starting to lose the big fella. What do you mean? Well, he's not getting the attention. This 40-point streak is starting to kind of take away his fire to prove something, right? So I need you to start dialing it back. I'm like, what? Rein me back in? What? No, I'm not getting reined back in, no.
People wanted me to just kind of level off my play and not improve and just do the same thing I did last year. And I'm not going to do that. And I work too hard and I improve as a basketball player every day. And I want to show that I improve. He felt I should play a certain way and give the ball into him. I said, I'll give the ball into you if you work. You don't work, you don't get the ball. I said, throw me the ball. No. Work.
I ain't got to do what you do, right? Especially from a big guy giving up to a little guy. I don't play that shit.
That literally started the streak of 40 straight games, 40 points in 9 straight games. Shaq comes back from injury. I still continue to do it, right?
He didn't get his way. Listen to this crowd celebrating along with Kobe Bryant getting the 40s. It's got 9 to be tied with Michael Jordan.
Bryant bounced back from a tough game 1 where he shot 7 for 22 to average 27 points per game in the finals, including a near triple-double with 10 rebounds and 9 assists in game 4. When you talk about a formidable NBA team run, the run of the Los Angeles Lakers from the late 1990s through the early 2000s was one of the most impressive streaks in NBA history. The Lakers, led by the powerhouse duo of Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant, went on to win a streak of 3 consecutive championships from 1999 through 2002. The roles played by both team members, Shaq and Kobe, during this era have become what you would call a hot topic, especially in light of recent comments from former NBA star Gilbert Arenas. And not just that, he also stated that Bryant was a sidekick to Shaq O'Neal during those 3 championships. His statement has brought up quite the debate with fans and analysts alike. Gilbert Arenas didn't mince words on his show, Gil's Arena, as he talked about Kobe's role in the Lakers' early 2000s championship run. 3 of his championships, he was the sidekick. Shaq was the dominant force, Arenas said. He was 21, 22, and 23. Those championships, Shaq was the lead dog. Arenas, who claimed to be a Kobe fan, said that he knew his comments would most likely make the fans of Kobe unhappy, but he argued that his comments were based on facts because he remembered O'Neal was just dominant during the 3 consecutive winnings of the Lakers. His finals MVP performances, averaging more than 30 points and 15 rebounds for 3 postseasons, sealed the fact that he was indeed the driving force of the Lakers dynasty. At the time of their run for championships, Shaquille O'Neal was at the height of his powers, and so was Kobe, if not more. With his unprecedented combination of size, skill, and athleticism, he was quite unstoppable in the paint during these 1999 to 2000 playoffs. Thus, his averages were a career-high 30.7 points and 15.4 rebounds per game, pulling in the first of his 3 consecutive finals MVP awards. These numbers not only showcase his dominance, but also his capabilities in controlling the game at both ends of the floor. Even as Kobe's responsibilities kept growing through the next few seasons, Shaquille was the main prop in the Lakers' victories. In the playoffs of 2000 to 2001, Shaq kept on, 30.4 points and 15.4 rebounds, whereas Bryant still was able to do a really great 29.4 points, 7.3 rebounds, and 6.1 assists per game. By the time of the 2001 to 2002 postseason, that gap had shrunk, with Shaq at 28.5 and Kobe at 26.6 points per game. Though Gilbert Arenas bases most of his argument on the statistical dominance of O'Neal, one would not want to take away the fact that Kobe played an essential role in the Lakers' three-peat. The ability of Bryant to always perform in crucial moments ultimately gave the Lakers the victories that made them #1 in the era. Perhaps the best example is from Game 4 of the 2000 NBA Finals against the Indiana Pacers. With Shaq fouled out, a 21-year-old Kobe took over with 28 points, including some critical baskets in overtime to secure a pivotal win for the Lakers. These moments made it clear that as much as Shaq was the foundation of the team, Kobe's growth and resilience played an indispensable role in the Lakers' triumphs. By the time the three-peat was complete, Kobe was now one of the league's brightest young stars, ready to step out of Shaq's shadow. The dynamic between Shaq and Kobe has often been compared to the classic Batman and Robin partnership. While Shaq's finals MVP performances and statistical dominance suggest he was the Batman during the Lakers' three-peat, Kobe's growing influence and clutch performances hinted at a more complex dynamic. Arena's analogy certainly falls in line with that school of thought, as he related the two's relationship to that of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. He stated that every great player needs a star to complement his game in order to reach ultimate success. Every Superman won when they got the perfect partner, Arena said. Shaq didn't win until he got Kobe. It's the same way Jordan needed Pippen. This perspective drives the point home that it takes synergy to achieve greatness. And while there will continue to be debates over who was alpha during the Lakers three-peat, one thing is for sure: the Shaq-Kobe partnership was crucial in their success. The Shaq-Kobe debate has an interesting parallel in the LeBron James-Anthony Davis partnership during the Lakers' 2020 championship run. Much like Shaq and Kobe, LeBron and AD formed a dominant duo, with Davis emerging as the team's most impactful player during the 2020 NBA Finals. I know it's hard to wrap your head around this, but Davis's defensive prowess, scoring ability, and clutch performances led some to argue that LeBron was the sidekick in that championship run. A role reversal for the four-time MVP. The 2020 title serves as a reminder that even the all-time greats benefit from having an elite teammate by their side. It was LeBron's leadership and experience that were most crucial, but Davis's dominance in the bubble cemented the Lakers' championship bid, much like Shaq's dominance did 2 decades earlier. At the end of the day, though, the sidekick label probably won't affect how Kobe Bryant is remembered. When Shaq left the Lakers in 2004, Kobe was able to show he could lead a team to championship glory, winning consecutive titles in 2009 and 2010. He also took home 2 finals MVPs in the process. That transition from rising star to full-fledged franchise cornerstone has been cemented as one of the greatest players in NBA history. As for Shaquille, his post-Lakers championship with Miami Heat in 2006 further confirmed his dominance to lift up a team and make it a championship contender. All combined, the legacies of Shaq and Kobe will always be inseparable as one of the most successful and dynamic duos in the history of the NBA. As much as Shaquille O'Neal was the undisputed dominant force during those years, Kobe Bryant's contributions were equally vital to the team's success. Like the pair of LeBron James and Anthony Davis in 2020, theirs was the perfect example to show that one needs a complementary star to be great.